With the goal of providing homes for rescues across Kentuckiana, the Arrow Fund has partnered with Me Salsa at the St. Matthews Farmers Market. Every Saturday morning, they're giving out dog treats, t-shirts, and way more, which support their rescued animals. Joining me to tell us more is Tom Ham with the Arrow Fund and Jose Campo with Me Salsa. And I love the combination here. It's a little unlikely. You certainly don't want to mix the dog treats with the salsa, right?
Well, you could. I don't know why not. Well, they're all human grade, so anybody could eat them.
Yes, and so the Arrow Fund, I mean, you've been on our show many a times, but for those who just aren't familiar, what is the actual work that you do?
We try to focus on the severely abused, neglected, and tortured animals in Kentuckiana. We do take them from anywhere else that we need to at the time, but we try to focus kind of locally. We get them from all different kinds of situations. We try to make sure that they're taken care of medically, cleared medically, into a good foster home and into a good permanent home, and we like to do a lot of follow-ups. So if you follow us, you get to see the animal intake, you get to see the whole process till it's in its happy home.
And you've brought in so many rescues over the years that you've been on, and it's just so great to hear those success stories and to see them in, you know, welcoming homes. And this is a really unique partnership, like I mentioned. And so, Jose, tell me about Me Salsa. You've got a really cool story.
Thank you. Again, thanks for the invite,
Yeah.
Tommy and team. We started Me Salsa about 12 years ago. It's a recipe to honor my aunts in Mexico. This is where the recipe comes from. And then a couple of years ago, we've also started with the idea of a hot sauce. So we called it Kentuxican, and that's also been very well accepted. We do multiple editions, like special editions with the bourbon clubs, or when you have a special event. We have the latest one, which is the Pride of Kentucky, and we just enjoy being at the farmers market. Tommy and the Arrow Fund have been great neighbors.
Yeah.
It's just good to be at the farmers market and just meet people and provide samples and tell them about our story.
Yes, and if you mention Great Day Live, they get some free samples?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. We got a bunch of little minis over here, so that we're dropping off for all your viewers.
Yes, I love it. And so, like you mentioned, these are human grade dog treats. And so these are all decorated so cute. Look at this little cigar box.
Yeah, we sell a lot of those. We try to get everybody to, if they have their dog, have a picture taken with the dog doing it and send it to us. And we try to change them out every year or so. So you might see your dog on there.
Yes, and so really though, what are the Arrow Fund's biggest needs right now?
Fosters. Everybody is starving for fosters, but if we don't have a foster, we can't take an animal. It has to have a home to go into because we don't have a facility. And we don't want to take an animal that's been through what we normally get and put it into a kennel. That's not what we want to do. So we try to make sure we have a home. So we are starving for fosters.
And we see some on screen right now. And isn't it just so fulfilling to see that? And what are the people that do decide to become fosters? I'm sure you've just heard so many stories about how they don't want to give them up, like they want to be in that forever home.
That's a good thing because that's what we call a foster failure.
Yeah.
And whenever we put an animal in a house they foster, if the foster always gets the first right of adoption. So if we have 80 other applications, the person who fosters always gets that choice to adopt first because it's the best thing for the animal because that way you don't have to move them again.
Right.
And they're happy in that home.
They're used to it. They've built that bond with that owner. So you want all the foster failures, really.
I like a lot of them, but that does make us short on some of the other ones. So.
Yes, and so we just saw some on our screen, and there's plenty of dogs right now that are looking for a home.
Oh, a lot. Everywhere, actually. There's not a shelter or a rescue that's not overflowing right now. So whatever you do, go out and help somebody.
And so your booth right here, it's all decorated very cute. And so when they stop by, what are some of the things animal advocates can find at your booth?
Well, we sell the treats, of course. We do a lot of those. And like I said, they're human grade, Kentucky Proud, and anyone can eat these. I eat the cigars, and I like the gingerbread. One of our people eats one of the peanut butter every day.
Yeah.
We have our T-shirts. We have the bracelets that we give away most of the time. We have the car magnets that we get rid of or sell for $5 a piece.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of. There's what we call marinated mice, which is just mice that have been not real mice.
Okay.
Not real mice.
Make that clear. Oh my goodness.
I saw that. Not real mice, but that have been like sitting in a thing of catnip for days or actually a year.
Oh, interesting.
You give us those every now and then. The cats love them.
It's well now that the farmers market is dog friendly to meet all the dogs, and I'm sure that's just so fun to see, and of course the owners and create that relationship too.
It brings a different dynamic to the whole farmers market.
Yeah, absolutely. So people can't make it out to the farmers market. Is this also sold online too?
Yes, online. We got it in Kroger's, Whole Foods,
Oh,
Liquor
great.
Barns, Value Market, a bunch of the local stores. Rainbow Blossom.
Oh, all the places, really. And so if people are interested in becoming that foster or just learning more, how can people do that?
It's a really easy email. It's foster@thearrowfund.org. Or if you see us anywhere, just ask us. We'll get you set up. The application is online. You can fill out the whole thing online. You can send it right back to us. And believe me, we will get back with you soon.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming in. The Arrow Fund and me, Salsa, are at the St. Matthews Farmers Market on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. So to learn more, visit thearrowfund.org.